Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Jamo here, bringing you the next episode of my FIFA 15 career mode with Chelsea. We've got 3 games in today's episode against Sunderland, Aston Villa and Everton. Sunderland are up first, so let's just jump straight into this league match. The Chelsea lineup is Courtois in goal, Ivanovic, Cahill, Terry, Felipe Luis at the back, or Aspilicueta at the back, Fabregas, Matic, Willian, Oscar and Hazard in midfield, and then Costa as the lone striker. And as for Sunderland in this match, they've got Vanone in goal, Jones, Virginia, Alves, Van Aanholt at the back, Johnson, Catamol, Ridcut, Rodwell, and I can't even read that name because of my quality, and then in midfield, and then Fletcher up front. Start off with William comes down the right hand side, plays in a fantastic ball, but whoever, Costa or Oscar, I think it was, couldn't get their head onto it. And Fabregas picks up the ball. Matic out to Eden Hazard, goes on one of his good runs, has a shot, but Manone gathers the ball with ease. Willian picks up the loose ball, skips past the defender, and produces an absolute beauty of a goal to really put Chelsea in front, and I was really impressed. And after that goal, he just scored. My mind was made up because we've recently been having quite a few transfer offers come through for Willian, and that goal really made my mind up as to whether I want to keep him or not. And I do. I honestly want to keep him, and why not? He's a fantastic player. Sunderland have a free kick here, and a chance to equalise. They play it in. They head it down quite easily. We struggle to clear it. We eventually get somewhere. We don't actually get anywhere with it actually. And Adam Johnson just places the shot as it curls away from Courtois and scores Sunderland's equalising goal after 27 minutes. What the defenders were doing, I have absolutely no idea. But it is 1-1 in the FA Cup. I said it was league at the beginning, but it's not. It was the FA Cup. I don't know actually. I think it's an FA Cup there. But we had a shot there. Manone, fantastic save to tip it over the bar. Yet another corner. Eden Hazard taking them this time around. And Manone makes a simple save once again. Half time at the second half. Brought Fabian Schär on for Gary Cahill as he was looking a little bit tired. And that was really the only change. And then right at the start of the second half, Sunderland had a chance to take the lead, and they didn't take it. And that was a chance. Eden Hazard in the box, doing what he does best, comes down that left-hand side, cuts inside, and runs into the middle of the box. Doing what he does best, score goals in the middle of that box. I'm constantly doing that with him and Willian at the moment. Whoever plays on that right-hand side, on the other side, whether Hazard, Schürrle, Willian or Salah, I will always cut inside and run along the edge of the box to score a goal. But Stephen Fletcher had a fantastic chance there to equalise a second time for Chelsea, Aston Villa, Sunderland for God's sake, and didn't quite make it. Oscar came off for Ramirez, and Fabregas came off for John Obi Mikel after 74 minutes. We have a corner, gets whipped in, and John Obi Mikel is there after being on the field for only about a minute to score Chelsea's third goal of the match. It was longer than that actually, because that was in the 83rd minute and the substitution was 75th minute or so. So he was on for about 5 minutes or so before Mikel scored that goal. Right place, right time, his first goal this season in the FA Cup. Diego Costa ran forward and finessed Chelsea's 4th goal into the match right in injury time. And that is pretty much how the game ended. We go through to the 5th round of the FA Cup with a 4-1 home win against Sunderland. And Aston Villa in the league is our next game, but we do have some comments from this match afterwards. Well guys, after that win, that emphatic 4-1 win against Sunderland in the FA Cup. As you know, I took Gary Cahill off during that game. He suffered a bruised leg. He'll be out of action for 8 days, not like the 4 months he had at the start of the season, thankfully. But we are into the deadline day, which we're just going to quickly go through. On the top deals, the most notable one for me is Asmir Begovic going from Stoke City to Bayern Munich. One of the transfers I did not expect to see whatsoever. Shadley to Newcastle could be fair. Willian, I'm not. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. Willian, I'm not willing to sell him because after that goal, I mean, okay, it's a goal, but to be honest, I know there's a lot of offers coming in for Willian, so he's obviously in high demand. But as I've said multiple occasions, I don't want to sell him. Salah will be the one I sell if I'm to sell anybody, despite Salah having 93 pace. I don't want to exploit that more often, but that's basically agree. I haven't made plans to sell anybody. I haven't made any plans to buy anybody unless the deal is right. There's one deal there. Money in. Gone from Bilbao to Valencia. 5 hours left now. Nothing left. Nothing else to report at this stage. 58.5 million has been spent. De Gea has gone from United to PSG. Vertonghen has gone to Everton. A fantastic buy for Everton nonetheless. We've spent nothing. We've bought nothing. But Vertonghen, that will really push Everton. I'm not selling Willian. Whoever it is, Borussia Dortmund. We get to all office and this like that. I'm not selling Willian. He's good form. He's very happy. I'm pleased with that goal that he scored. I think it was against Sunderland. Must have been. I don't think he scored against Liverpool yet. It was against Sunderland. That goal was fantastic. And Benzema has gone. Oh my god. Benzema has gone to Manchester City. That's going to really press Manchester City now. They're obviously down the league. So he will be a massive addition for City in their push to go up the table. Aston Villa are next, so let's just jump straight into this match. Before we do jump into this match though guys, we do have a monthly scouting report for the youth players. We've got 4 here, 4 or 5. Hartley, 51 to 71. Don't know whether he's going to go much further, so I'm going to quickly just reject him. Galloway, he had good potential. Gerkson and Atkinson, I'm unsure about those two. Chadwick, I'm tempted to scout him a little bit further. Wrong with Galloway, with their good stats. Galloway, I think I'm actually going to scout him a bit further, along with Chadwick. Because they both look like they have good potential, but you never know, it could all change at a later date. The other two, Gherkin and Atkinson, for me aren't particularly as good, so I will just be rejecting those straight away, leaving Galloway and Chadwick be the only two left to be scouted. So let's just jump, after that, let's just get straight into the Aston Villa match. The lineup for Chelsea in this match against Aston Villa is this. Oh no, it's Aston Villa first. It's Guzan in goal, Hutton, Clark, Vlar and Sissoko at the back. Sanchez, Delph, Davis, Bangura and Wyman in midfield. Wyman actually partners up front with Christian Benteke. This match for Chelsea is an away match against Aston Villa. Courtois in goal for Chelsea, Aspilicueta, Zuma, Cherry and Felipe Luis at the back. Matic, Fabregas, Willian, Hazard and Oscar make up the midfield, with Diego Costa being the lone striker once again. Start this match off then. Aston Villa started quite brightly, had the first shot of the match and blasted it over the bar with off John Terry's leg. A poor goal kick led them to go through, but Courtois makes yet another excellent save to deny Aston Villa once again. Up the other end, Hazard gets him in a little bit of a tangle, pulls away from it, and plays the ball back to Diego Costa, who scores yet another goal in his first season in the Premier League at Chelsea. A well taken goal, good bit of play from Hazard to get away from the Aston Villa defenders, and well taken to say the least. Willian came down the right hand side, cut inside, went to the 12 yard spot, the penalty spot, and smashed it home to double Chelsea's lead on 37 minutes. And that's, as I said in the Sunderland game, that's what I'm constantly doing with the wingers. Cutting inside, going along the edge of the box, coming into the middle at the right moment, and then firing the ball home. Aston Villa had yet another chance to score, but then it was matched yet again by yet another Courtois save in the second half. They had a really good chance there with Christian Benteke, but Courtois caught the ball once again. Willian hit the post. Very unlucky. That should have been our third goal of the game. But right there, Diego Costa runs, tries to get onto the end of the ball and gets fouled. So that is Chelsea who now have a penalty, and Ron Vlaar got a yellow card for that challenge on Diego Costa, and Eden Hazard steps up to score the goal, but no, Brad Guzan catches the ball for a simple save. 80th minute now, Willian plays in Hazard or Diego Costa, and really in that position Diego Costa for me should have saved that. Ball gets whipped in and John Terry heads the ball a couple of miles over, I would have thought, but right into the depth of the game. Eden Hazard seals the points for Chelsea with yet another goal where he cuts inside on that left hand side and scores another goal to run in the middle. That's how I've done it. That's how I've played the game really with the wingers since I've got this game. Everton are next. So the lineup. This is a game at home. The Chelsea lineup: Courtois in goal. Coleman comes in at right back. Fabian Schär. John Terry at the centre of defence. Felipe Luis at left back. Matic, Fabregas, Willian, Hazard and Oscar make up the front at midfield five. And Diego Costa being the lone striker once again. For Everton, Tim Howard in goal, Hibbert, Jagielka, Vertonghen and Baines at the back. Barry, McCarthy, Morales, Pina and Barkley make up the midfield. Samuel Eto'o is their lone striker, coming up against his former club from last season. In the opening 3 minutes then, Everton whip the ball in. Courtois gets his hand to it, tips it onto the bar. But then it comes rebounding back out to the head of Samuel Eto'o, I think it was, or McCarthy, and Everton go 1-0 up in the opening 5 minutes. Not what we needed, not the start we needed, and it was just unfortunate. But Hazard, I think that was made a fantastic shot, but to try and equalise, but testing Howard didn't do that very well. But he runs in, does the same thing yet again, cuts inside, toys with the defender, skips past them, gets a shot away, and after that he does his bit. Right, goes on yet another amazing run into the box to score Chelsea's equalising goal, smashing it into the bottom right hand corner, deservedly so you can see it from the replay here. Just goes on a nice little run, dodging past the players, picks his spot and fires it home. Here, Seamus Coleman went down injured, and we will review that situation after this match. He came off for Branislav Ivanovic at that point. And from the goal kick, passed out to John Terry. Everton picked the ball up very easily. All he had to do was clear it. And McCarthy scores Everton's second goal of the game, and gifting Everton the points. Not what we wanted to do. And that is how it ended. Chelsea losing at home to Everton by 2-1. Another 3 points dropped. Not the result we needed, considering Everton are a very decent side indeed. Well guys, we lost that game unfortunately, and as you know, in that game, Seamus Coleman went off injured. He's got a bruised shoulder for 9 days, so he's out injured, so we're going to have to put another player in his place. To be honest with you, that game, I'm just hoping that loss was an off day, because the first goal, Courtois, what the hell was he doing? And John Terry for the second goal, what the hell was he doing? I mean, seriously, all you had to do was get it and clear it. I'm just hoping that game was an off day. I really am. Despite losing that, we are still level on points with Tottenham on the points. Manchester City is our next game. Thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode soon.